Happy holidays, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. And today I wanted to do a quick video to help you with selling, marketing, promoting any amazing product or services you may have. Okay, so I have some profitable lead generating tips for you and some objections for clients to procure more clients in case, so you know how to address them. During the holidays is a great time to offer all your amazing products and services to prospects, past clients, current clients, future clients, since they're looking for great gifts to give themselves and their loved ones, okay? All right, so I'll share a couple of documents I wrote for you. And so remember that to use affiliate links if you don't have your own program or if your own programs, okay? And so just use the affiliate links of the programs you like, that have helped you in the past, okay? And also, when you're promoting your products and services, remember the rule of 6 in marketing. So don't just give up the first time that you send out a post or an email newsletter or a blog about your products and services. People in general, scientific research has shown that need to see the same message 6-7 times before they take action. Okay, so remember to repeat your offer. And let's see, when you're offering something, remember to list all the benefits, as we remind you in our marketing and business courses. Also, there is never right or wrong, so just test out. Marketing is all about testing and retesting. So test out maybe a part of your product or an entire product, or if you want to divide it up into segments or parts or modules. In case it's an info product, you can do that and see how people like to receive it best, how they like to buy or digest it or consume it. So remember to qualify your prospects. So if depending on the price of your products or services, make sure they can afford it, okay? And so you can use surveys. There are free surveys on Google, on social media, on SurveyMonkey, to see what they would like to receive. Also, if you're going to sell a lot, make sure that your client care or whomever will fulfill the orders has enough infrastructure to sustain a big fulfillment of orders, a big number of orders. So if not, people get upset if they don't receive their products or services within the time frame you promise. Right now, I did order some customized, personalized pillow, and they didn't get here on time through Amazon, and so they're gonna have to either reimburse me or give me some freebies. You know, whatever you promise, you have to fulfill. Also, sometimes your products can be specific to a certain geographic locations or not, okay? So be specific about what you promise and get clear on who your target market is, okay? So for us, it's people interested in improving their lives in the different areas of life. And so people who are interested in education, personal development, professional development, spirituality, and growth, etc. Okay, our secondary market is, for instance, Who could that be? Could be students in the academic formal education, but it's secondary because they're already busy with their formal education. Or maybe people who cannot afford our programs, but they can always be sponsored by their employer or a friend or family and so on. So a secondary market can also come from joint ventures or affiliations, JVs or affiliations, as I was saying earlier. So JVs can be other personal development companies. It can be publishing houses or books and educational books and so on. Okay, so if you're going to use professional organizations, remember there's many: BNI, Business Networking International, Chamber of Commerce, Lions Club, Rotary, Vistage, LETIP, what else is out there? Many. You can do a Google search. Toastmasters, some of them are virtual, some are just geographically located. So there are also companies that sell lists, okay? So they're called list brokers, but you don't have to pay, exhaust all your free resources first. So any professional organization you can check out for free at least 1 or 2 times. Okay, so remember, the tighter your niche market it is, the better it is. So you can monopolize your niche. So get 100% clear about your ideal target market. And remember, when you do a post, when you do a headline in the subject of an email or a blog, be engaging, ask questions, personalize the message. It's called copywriting. You can Google successful copywriting examples, and even here you can do some testing and retesting. Okay, don't be afraid. There's no right or wrong. And it's totally okay to offer a free sample of your products and service. Can be a 1-page PDF guide, 1 chapter of your book, 1 free coaching session, consulting session, or whatever you're doing. Usually it comes back to you tenfold and much more when you offer it. Okay, so totally okay. And phone marketing, the fortune is in the follow-up. It's totally okay. It's a little bit time consuming, but if you have an intern, paid or unpaid, that can do it for you, or somebody who can do it for you, people nowadays like to hear a friendly voice on the phone, because most as you know, unless you pay, most client care is all virtual, and it's all robotized by some virtual assistant. So it's nice to have a personal touch of a human voice. Okay, so yeah, and do your best to get back to everybody within 48 business hours. That's sort of standard. Okay, and if somebody doesn't have the patience to wait for 48 business hours, then don't worry about it. That's their problem. Okay, so create your own brochure with your little signature 30-second spiel or elevator talk, and be prepared to email it so it's environment friendly and much faster, and you have a documentation of it. Okay, so the biggest objection why people don't want your products or services is usually money and time. Okay, but that's just an excuse, as you know. So you have to find out what people want, so their goals, and what's their motivation, or behind the meaning behind their what they want, their dreams and desires. So we call them their why. So don't ever accept, I don't have money or I can't afford it. If they truly see the value of what you've got, they will figure out a way to buy it. Okay, so if they tell you they don't have time, that again is an excuse. Remind them of what they want in life, and let them know that if they don't have time, that's exactly why they need your products and services. If they feel overwhelmed with similar products and services, remind them how yours is different. Remind them how yours perhaps is customized and personalized to their needs, and remind them to focus and complete one program at a time. So ask them which one they want to tackle first, and the rest can wait. So if they complain about your product being too expensive, remind them this is an investment in themselves. It's not really an expense. And again, go back to what they need and want. Why were they looking for a similar program or your program in the first place? And when they say, I need to think about it, remember, it's just an excuse again. So you gotta find out exactly the real reason, what's holding them back. If they tell you that they just want the free sample, or just ask them, it's gonna be added to the rest of what they're buying. Okay, so, and remind them that rich people complete what they start, and rich people think both. So and remind them that they're not equipped to be successful, otherwise they would have already figured it out on their own. So that's why they need you. They need your assistance, your products and services. And ask them, if it's not your program, then what would they think about? What program are they thinking about it? If it's not now, when are they gonna take advantage of it? There is never such a thing as later. The right time is now. And if it's not you, then who else is going to be? Again, so let me all right, so, and then you can just be ready to have your FAQ, frequently asked questions, so you can just email it to them and not reinvent the list, such as, if you have a membership program, what's the cancellation policy, what's the refund policy, and what's the renewal policy, and again, go over the how much, the different type of methods of payments you accept. Okay, if they miss a part of the program, what are they gonna do? If they need later on to cancel again, what can they do if they change their mind? If it's a coaching program or consulting program, mentoring program, because I know a lot of you are, then what freedom do they have? Can they choose their consultant? Normally, any good coach or consultant can coach anybody. So make it easy on yourself, so you have less bureaucracy in the background. So if you cover different languages, be clear on that. And again, let them know why you're qualified to be delivering that program, and explain how you will be delivering it. Is it gonna be live and or in person, and so on and so on. Okay, so I hope this gave you a good, I copy and paste what I just shared. So you've got all the tools and you can review it. And I hope you are able to offer your amazing products and services to the world, especially now in this holiday season. The world needs you. And I just saw this amazing movie of A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I strongly recommend it. And it's a great reminder that each one of us has unique gifts and skills that only us that only you can deliver it exactly the way you do. So go and do it. Don't worry about anything, and just share your amazing gifts with the world. See you soon. Bye-bye.